If you've clicked on this video, listen to what I'm about to say, because I do believe that it will change your life if you let it. As young people, we've grown up in a world that is so different from any other time in history. We've grown up with so much new technology, so much advancement. We have all these modern comforts and things that nobody else ever had before. And our lives are easy. They're comfortable, they're better than they ever have been before. The quality of life is higher than it's ever been before. But then why are depression rates going up? Why do young people have these problems that have never really been problems before? We have struggled making friends, making connections with other people, social anxiety, and we're told by people who are older than us, by other generations, that we're lucky, that we should be grateful, that we're ungrateful, and that we're entitled, and that we don't deserve to have any of these problems. We shouldn't have any of these problems. We shouldn't be depressed. We shouldn't be sad. We shouldn't have social anxiety, because our lives are easy. They're easier than they ever been before. And we're told that's why we shouldn't have any of these problems. But that's so backwards. Because the reason we have all these problems, the reason people have social anxiety, is because we've grown up with all these modern comforts. We're dependent on them. They've changed how we grow. So many of us cannot even socialize with each other because of these modern comforts. Because we've grown dependent on these things. When I was younger, all I ever wanted to do, all I ever cared about and obsessed over was video games. I played it whenever I could. And whenever a parent would ask me, "What do you do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies? What do you like to do?" all I could tell them was that I liked to play video games. I did nothing else. And maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you never really had any hobbies, no real interests. And the reason for that is because we're slaves to comfort. We're reliant on comfort and these things that make us feel good. Comfort is the thing that is keeping you weak. It keeps you average. And it doesn't let you grow. It doesn't let you improve or better yourself as a person. It keeps you stagnant. When you're reliant on comfort, you don't go anywhere. You stay in the same spot. You don't achieve anything. You don't make progress. It's going to keep you from doing the things that you want to do in your life, from being successful, from making lots of money. It's keeping you from everything good that might happen in your life. This comfort and this pleasure that we've been surrounded with our whole life has caused all these problems that we have. All these problems with mental illness, all these problems with social anxiety, and not being able to make friends and talk to people. It's all been caused by this comfort that we've been relying on our whole lives. And if you would just start to slowly get rid of this comfort, to take a step back from it, you would see that you actually start to improve, and that all these problems that you might have just start to fade away. Comfort is the enemy. It is our world's enemy. It is the thing that is plaguing our generation. Comfort is your enemy. It is the thing that is constantly fighting against you, pushing you down. It's been constantly working against you your entire life. It's so weird how these things are normalized. How playing video games for hours and hours a day, not doing anything else, scrolling on social media for hours and hours a day, it's all normal. Comfort and pleasure have been keeping you down your whole life. When has it ever served you? When has it ever made your life better? It hasn't. It has never served you once, and it never will. When have you ever been done playing video games, watched autography, or scrolled on your phone, and felt that it bettered your life? It's the opposite. You just feel shitty. You feel like you wasted your time. And sometimes you think to yourself, what am I doing with my life? What did I just do? Why did I just spend hours doing absolutely nothing? These things are not important to you and they should not be. They have never served you. They have never helped you. Why would you care about these things if they have never ever helped you once in your life? If all they've done is drag you down and made you weaker, made you more average, kept you from doing things that are more important, kept you from making achievements, making progress, improving yourself. You have the potential to be successful, to make a lot of money, to have big achievements. But you will never ever get there if you are dependent on comfort. If you let comfort and pleasure and instant gratification control your life. If you let these things and activities that make you feel good in the moment control your life, you will never ever get there. You need to start delaying gratification. Stop indulging in the moment. Do things that will benefit you in the future. We've only been thinking about the short term. What can make us feel good now? How can we have fun now? That is never going to be fulfilling. The only way for you to reach somewhere in life is to plan for the future, to do things that will benefit your future self. Things like working out, like creating a business, working on something that will actually help you in the future, that will help you make money in the future, that will have you a better body in the future. Delayed gratification activities are the things that make life worth living, the things that make your life fulfilling. But if you keep indulging in comfort and pleasure, you will live an unfulfilling life, a sad, unfulfilling life. And you will look back and regret not doing more. And you will regret wasting all your time on meaningless things that you didn't care about. If you implement what I've told you in this video, it will change your life. It will change how you live. And it will propel you so much farther in life.